Welcome back, folks. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this weekend is the big Wine in the Pines event, and this is brought to you by Mike and Judy, the organizers for quite some time. So yeah, first off, Mike, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself briefly, and then maybe introduce Judy for us.
Okay, for those who don't know me, I'm Mike Smith. I own Dillon Ridge Liquors. My wife, Margaret, and I started Wine in the Pines 36 years ago for our daughter, Kelly, who has cerebral palsy. And this is Judy Ham, who's the president and CEO of Abilities Connection, formerly Cerebral Palsy of Colorado and that stuff. And we've been connected for 36 years, and I've helped her spend her money at the auctions and that stuff. And she's been very good at doing that too.
So. Okay, so the event is raising funds for the organization, Judy, that you manage or are in charge of.
Yes, I liked Mike's term, but I won't use it.
Okay.
Yes, I have the pleasure of being the executive director for Ability Connection Colorado, and we serve about 46,000 folks around the state of Colorado. Wow. A lot of folks in Summit County, and through a range of services. We do employment services, we do early childhood, and we do a lot of family support services. And we reach throughout the state. The event, though, is in honor of Kelly Smith.
Yeah.
And when Mike, I think I was sitting at the phone at the telethon, Mike, when you called me and said, you and Margaret, and said, we want to do something for cerebral palsy of Denver. And it became Wine in the Pines.
Yeah.
And it's been incredible, incredible. Over the years, Mike and I were just talking about, you know, what a ride. They have Summit County back us all these years. Keystone, Dillon Ridge, the Smith family, RSNTVA, all the sponsors. What a remarkable event.
Yeah.
And it's fun,
yeah.
You know, and it's for a good cause. You know, what we're focused on is children with disabilities, youth with disabilities, and we're really helping them find out what they want to do in their lives and not to leave them behind.
Yeah.
So our idea is everyone needs to be included. All means all, and how can we do that best? Well, working with young people, helping them figure out how they can be working in the community. And they're invaluable employees. I can't say enough about Kelly because she modeled for all of us that their daughter because she was working and she'd managed to get to work in this kind of weather. And I think she modeled how invaluable everyone is and how important it is to let everybody have a chance.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's great because the organization is basically empowering
absolutely.
These people, and from a young age, which is so important during those developmental stages. You know, you develop that sense of identity and everything like that. Yeah. Now, you did mention that you also, there's family services.
We do.
Could you just talk a little bit about what that is?
Sure. We have 5 family organizations under our umbrella, and they were all started by moms. And for example, one of them is called Parent to Parent. And it's a network throughout the state of parents who can call each other. Maybe a mom's had a baby with some challenges, just born, and we'll hook that mother up. And we get another parent who can talk about the very thing they're experiencing that she also experienced. So in the middle of the night when the parent's going, my gosh, do I take my baby to the hospital? They can reach out and talk to the other parent.
And that can be helpful because, you know, just for any type of parent, I mean, you're figuring it out as you go along, right?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Now, this is such a great organization. And, you know, of course, I didn't really think about, like, oh, yeah, it's Colorado wide. I was kind of thinking it was just Summit County, and it's great to hear that Wine in the Pines can be, it sounds like a pretty big support for you guys.
Absolutely. It's made a huge difference.
We have people coming from all over the country.
Yes.
It's not just Summit County or even Denver. We have people coming from, we have people from Illinois, we have people from back east even further. In California, we have people from all over the country coming to this. So, you know, and then also we have Timberline adult system and that stuff gets some funds out of this too, just to keep it in the local aspect.
Yeah.
But no, it's wonderful. It really is. It's truly one of the great events in Summit County. And as you talk to Steve Cornelia and that stuff, as he's been on, and you know, very seldom we know of no other place where you've had an event for 36 years.
Yeah, I was actually just about to ask you how long it's been.
You know? And it's a tribute to the people of Summit County too.
Yeah.
You know, and
In my understanding, since it is taking place tonight and Saturday night,
Yes.
you do still have some tickets
Yes, we do.
left, right?
Yes, we do.
Tonight there's some tickets available. You go on winethepines.org, okay, and do it and let them know. Then also the fact for tomorrow night, you can come to the door and get tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, it's open. There's no maximum number of people there.
And tonight is, so Friday night is the dinner at the
Yeah.
Keystone Ranch, which
Right.
I was just saying with the snow that's coming down,
Yes.
like the ranch is just absolutely gorgeous to begin with, but then like with a little dusting of fresh snow,
that's
it
like
is going to be a
heaven.
beautiful evening over
It'll
there.
be like being in heaven.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and tonight's dinner is a taste of Sonoma. The J Winery, which is one of the many wineries that the Gallo family owns, and that, and they're coming, and they got some fabulous wines. They just really do. One of my favorites, and I've been to some of their wineries up there.
Yeah.
One of them is the McMurray Ranch Pinot
yeah.
Noir, which is probably one of the finest in all
Yeah.
of California.
That-
That's
yeah.
after Fred McMurray. Actually, he owned this ranch, and he sold it when he decided to retire and get out of it. He sold it, and I've been at the place. It's intact as when Fred McMurray lived there. It's almost a museum type of thing.
Well, Mike, I have to say you sound quite knowledgeable yourself, so it's definitely going to be a great evening. And so one last time, where can people go ahead and get their tickets?
They go to winethepines.org.
Alrighty.
Right. Okay. And they can go on that and purchase their tickets.
Well, thank you so much, Mike, for coming by. And Judy, thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming on by.
Thank
Well,
you so
thank
much.
you.
Folks,
guys.
be sure to get your tickets. It's going to be a magical evening and, of course, for a great cause. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a break, but don't go anywhere.